Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel Python Freaks. With today's video, I'm starting a new video series called Myth Busting, where we will be talking about the various myth or misconception or at times the half-cooked information that is served to us with respect to any given topic. We'll have a detailed discussion on that particular topic. We'll discuss about the various aspect of that particular topic and we'll try to conclude that particular issue. And based on my 7 years of experience in IT, we'll share my thought and will also share what I personally feel about that particular myth or that particular topic. So let's start today's video series with a news which has been trending now for a couple of weeks. But frankly, if you ask me, this question is the most evergreen question, and it has been floating around in the IT industry in multiple different forms and are actually asked in multiple different ways. So, by this time, I hope you might have read the topic, which is regarding the 3 millions job which will be cut by TCS, Infosys, Wipro, HCL, Tech Mahindra, Cognizant by 2022. So technically all the top 6 MNCs have been included in this list. Might be the other four would be feeling a little bit offended about it. So jokes apart. So with this question, we'll also try to take a few other questions, which is actually a subset of this same question. Like, is mass layoff coming? How will this particular news will affect us? Is IT jobs dead in India? What can I do to secure my job in IT? And yes, we'll not only discuss about the reality of this particular news, but we'll also discuss how can you prepare yourself in the IT industry. So, without any further more time, let's start the video. So, first let's try to understand what actually the news was in case some of the people are not aware of it. So, there was a recent article being published by various news agency and it was floating and shared and it was being actually shared a lot on Facebook, LinkedIn and other social media platform. And as soon as this report came, everyone started giving their opinion and judgment on it. So, let's do the same, but in our case let's try to understand first what actually the issue is in a very simple and granular level, and then we'll do the opposite. I will ask for your opinion instead of me giving the my opinion or what I think. So would request you to watch the video till the very end. So let's start with our topic. What was claimed in the report? So, in the report, it was claimed that Indian IT companies like TCS, Infosys, Wipro, HCL, Tech Mahindra, and Cognizant will cut 3 million jobs by 2022. Now, who published this report? So, this report was published by Bank of America. Now, do Bank of America has some credibility of its words or statement which it makes? In short, our worry about any topic should be based on who is sharing this report. So yes, Bank of America has some credibility of its words because it's an organization of a total net worth of 440 billion. So if a company of that level is saying something, definitely it will have some credibility. So the next question here is, does this means there will be a 3 million job cut in India by 2022? So the answer is no. Let me try to explain this with a very small example. I don't know how much relevant it will be here, but just for understanding's sake, just bear with me with my bad example. Let's say there's a supermarket and there's a big brand of detergent soap who buys analysis, thinks that detergent soap will be totally vanished from market. And the reason for it is like since most of the people are moving towards washing machine, the sale of washing machine will be increasing day by day. So, based on this theory, no one will wash his or her clothes with hands, and hence the soap will be totally vanished from the market. Hence, the supermarket who is selling that particular soap will be at an all-time loss. So, this is the exact current scenario here also. So, let's understand this in small pieces and dive a little bit more deeper. So, the first point to the first point to notice here is like the supermarket earning is not only limited to one particular detergent soap. It has another set of 200 plus product in various other category from where its earning or profit is coming from. So just because one product is going out of the market doesn't mean that the supermarket will be closed or it will be in a total loss. Correct, right? Now let's come to the second part of it. Let's assume for a moment that the particular brand of detergent soap, whatever is telling, is correct. So if people are moving towards washing machine, so detergent soap requirement will be eliminated. Agreed. But then a new product, detergent powder, will increase, right? So a whole new set of requirement came. So all the supermarket owner has to do is fill the empty shelves of detergent soap with detergent powder. And as it already has a huge customer base, so selling detergent powder in case of soap will not be an issue. So anyways, his profit will be secured. Now let's come to the last part. There are always two segments of people. The first set is like who still wants to use like wash their clothes with their bare hands using the detergent soap, and they don't want to buy the washing machine. So there will be a requirement for detergent soap there as well. And then there will be second set of people who can't afford washing machine, so there also a requirement of detergent soap will be there. So it's like whatever the analysis which was made by the detergent soap company was actually right, but there are still lots of underlying things which can't be seen by everyone. So this is the exact theory which I wanted to explain. There are a lot of hidden factors which can't be seen by, it's like it can't be seen by everyone. So this was it, and would request you again to not to take the example of detergent powder and soap too seriously or get offended. It was just a small example and just an analogy to explain, and nothing else. So hope you might have got my point by now. But in case you didn't, let me rephrase it with you with few facts of our original scenario. Now, whatever Bank of America has said, that is correct, but that is just based upon the trends which that particular company is seeing in his organization. So the first point here is Indian MNCs are not dependent on one particular finance or investment banking company like Bank of America. There are many other companies or organizations like Morgan Stanley, Goldman Sachs, Charles Schwab, Citibank in finance and investment domain itself, whose different product and services are being taken care by the Indian MNC. Now the next point is India's top MNCs are not working on just one particular domain. Indian MNC provides services across the major domain. It can be healthcare, networking, storage, insurance, e-commerce, and the list goes on. Actually, if I have to say you name a domain, and one of the top MNC will be surely providing us services, or it will be linked in some or the other way with that particular domain. So, all in all, Indian MNCs is not dependent on one particular organization or one particular domain. We have a versatile customer base across the world. So, this was all about the perspective which I wanted to share with respect to Bank of America. So, we discussed a lot about this issue from Bank of America's perspective. Now, there's another reason why you should not be actually worried about this news. Let's talk about that. After this news, NASSCOM. Now, who is NASSCOM? So, NASSCOM is an Indian governing body for information technology and business process outsourcing, that is BPO, who is actually the governing body in India. So, he has denied this theory and has issued a counter statement. So, let me quote what exactly they have told. Like with the evolution of technology and increasing automation, the nature of traditional IT jobs and roles will evolve or change. That is, the nature of work will change, but it will not impact any major job cuts in India. On the other hand, they are claiming that it will create more and more opportunities. Now, you might tell that to avoid panic within the people of IT industry, NASSCOM is just randomly issuing this statement. So let's forget about what NASSCOM has said and study a few facts that what has happened in 2021 so far. Now, Within this year, TCS has clocked a deal of 9.2 billion in this year. Infosys has won a 14 billion in total, with over a 60% with just new deals. Wipro has signed two large deals with a total contract value of 1.4 billion in 2021. So, with all these new projects and deals, these companies are planning to hire more and more. So, I hope by this time you might be satisfied with my answer. But if not, but it's like if you are still a little bit more worried, let me give you one more point. I will just add one more point to this. So there has been few announcement with respect to hiring, which has been made recently by these top companies. Like as TCS committed in 2020 only that it will hire 40,000 freshers from virtual campus drive in financial year 2021 to 2022. So it's right on track and it is already achieving this that particular number. And by the end of this year, it will already achieve that number. So, and actually, it has made one more statement that in 2022 also it will hire the same number of candidates. Now let's come to the second company, Infosys. Infosys has planned to hire more than 24,000 freshers. That is 60% more than what it hired in 2020. And together, if I have to give you a rough figure, then TCS, Infosys, Wipro, and HCL have planned to hire 1 lakh fresher in 2021 alone. And this same number they are planning to continue hiring in 2022 as well. So, like you can see, there are two questions on the screen. One is at the left side, which is about the job cut news, which I said in the starting of the video that I will not be the one who will answer this question. I will be just sharing you the facts and I will just give you the context, and it will be you who will be answering the question. So let's take both the question serially. So let's take the left hand side question. Do we need to worry about this news? The answer which I'm expecting is no. But if it is otherwise, kindly let me know in the comment section below. Now, there's one more topic which is tied to this particular one, and it is like how the work culture will be when the office opens post pandemic. And is there anything which will change in the work culture or the way Indian MNC functions? Or in a precise way, if I have to say, like, is there anything we need to worry or something we need to take care once we join back the office? So the answer is yes. There are a lot of things that you need to worry about. And what all problems are there, that we are going to discuss in the next video. Since it has a lot of things, so I don't want to make this video too long. So we'll discuss about the question at the right hand side in my coming video. So, this was all about today's topic on job cut and the misconception which was building amongst the people in IT. So, based on the discussion with multiple senior people and many of my other colleagues, I tried my best to sum up all the information in this particular video. And I hope that I shared some meaningful information and insight with respect to this issue. So if you also feel the same, kindly like my content and please subscribe to my channel. And if you have any suggestion or feedback with respect to my video or any of my previous video, you can comment the same on this particular video, or you can send an email on the given email ID which is mentioned below. I will be more than happy to answer you. So, thanks a lot once again for watching the video till the very end, and see you all in my next video. Until then, keep moving and keep coding.